Okay, our class is begin. Good evening, everyone. Today the topic is trend theory. My name is Jessie Dean. So today I will teach you how to read the trend theory and teach you some good practical methods. Okay, so this is our important notes. First, before the class, let's see some important notes. The first one, make a big profit by following the trend. Homely candlestick reflects the profitability of the stock market sufficiently, which can expedite decision. So we should follow the trend to operate our stocks. Then the next one, weekly candlestick can grasp the price trend, and daily candlestick can choose the timing of the trading. So if you want to judge the trend, you should see weekly chart better. Then if you want to do some trading, you better to see the daily chart. Then therefore, the short-term trading only increase trading costs while ultimately unprofitable. So weekly chart first, then you can check the daily chart. The third one, trend analysis is the most important analytical method. The best software is based on the core of trend analysis, such as homely signal and so on. The last one, support and resistance of the trend are the important basic concepts, and you can use different analysis methods, such as trend line. So today I will teach you how to use the trend line and how to use trend expert to judge your stocks. So let's see this one. This is Scooby count backline. Why I introduced this method? Because this method can help us to judge the good timing of buy and sell point. So this one is for the catching the good buy point, good buy and sell opportunity. So let's see this one. What's that meaning? And we check this one. This is the first candlestick. And why we choose this candlestick? Because this is the lowest price. This is the lowest price. Okay, so we choose this candlestick. It's A candlestick. Okay, the next one, if the we can see here, if the low price is lower than the A candlestick and the high price is higher, then we can recognize this one as the B candlestick. The next one is C candlestick. Okay, so we know A, B, C. Okay, then how to find the good buy point and how to know where is the good chance to get in to buy some stocks? Okay, where is the best chance? Because here, if you see the candlestick can upward break out this area, how to know this area? You can draw the line according to the high price of C point or close price. Okay, if you see the price upward break through, so this is a good timing, good chance to buy some stocks. Okay, this is the first one. So let's see this one. This is the A, B, C. And if you see the candlestick upward break out this line, which means this is the good buy point, good buy chance, then you can catch some good opportunity. Then we can see here, you want to know where is the space and where is the target price. So you can see, if you see this is the distance is same as this distance. Okay, so if you want to know where is the first target, so here is the first target. Okay, so let's see this one. This is the same. Okay, this is for buying opportunity. This one is for selling opportunity. Okay, so how to judge? This is the first candlestick. Why? Because the high price, the high point is the highest. Okay, so this is the one candlestick. This is the second candlestick because the low point is lower and high point is higher. So this is the low candlestick. Then we can see this one. Then the next one, if you see the low price is lower than the previous candlestick and high price is also lower than the previous one, which means this is the third candlestick. So we can draw the line here, and we also can draw the line here. So you should know where is the good buy point, okay? So if you see here, if the price drop and the downward break out the first candlestick, which means you should pay more attention to the risk. And where is the support? So if the price touch the third candlestick, here is the support. So maybe you have another chance to buy, to catch some good opportunity. Okay, so let's see this one. If you see this is the candlestick, right? Okay, so if you see the price downward break out this line of the third candlestick, so you should know this is the stop loss point. Okay, so this is the buy point. This is the stop loss. Okay, so this is the could be count back line. Okay, so can you understand what I'm talking about? I repeat again. Okay, the first one is for judging, is for catching good opportunity for buying stocks. Okay, so you can find the low point first. Here is the low point. Okay, you should see the low is the low price. If you see the low price is the lowest price, so this is the buy point. This is the low point. Okay, so the next one, if you see the low point is lower, high point is higher, which means we can recognize this candlestick as the second candlestick. Then the next one, if you see the low point is higher and the high point is higher, so which means this is the C candlestick. Then if you see the price can upward break out this C candlestick, so which means this is the buy opportunity. So can you understand? Then the next one here. So let's see this one. This is the Dow candlestick. This is the could be backline. So we can see this is the one, the A, B, C. So here is the good buy opportunity, right? Because the price upward break out this line. How to get this line? You can follow. You can according to the third candlestick, the high price or closing price. Okay. So if you see the price upward break out this line, which means this is a good opportunity for buying stocks. Okay, so you want to know where is the first target price. If you see here, this is the distance. The distance is the same, so this is the first target price. Okay, so let's see the second chart, third chart. So we can see here is the high point. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The second candlestick, low point is lower, high point is lower, which means this is the second one. Then the next one is the third candlestick. If you see the price downward break out the first candlestick, you should sell first for short term. Then where is the resistance? Where is the support? If the price touch here, here is the support. And if the price downward break out the third candlestick, this is the stop loss point. Okay, so this is the could be count back line. Okay, so how to know that? The first one, how to use could be count back line to judge the price, judge the market and stocks. So we can see here, this is the low price, right? So how to judge this is the low point? Because you can use your fingers, right? If this one, the low price is lower than the previous two and the next two, so this is the low price. We can take this one as the first candlestick. Okay, so we should see the low price, not the closing price. Okay, so the low price is the lowest one. So this is the first candlestick. So this is the second candlestick. Why? Because the low price is higher than this one, and the high price is higher than the first one. So this is the second candlestick. The next candlestick, high price is higher, low price is higher. So this is the third candlestick. So we can draw the line according to the high price of the third candlestick. Okay, so we can recognize this one is for the count back line. So how to know where is the good chance if you see the price upward break out this line, which means this is the buying opportunity. Okay, so it's easy, right? Okay, so we see this is a good buy opportunity. So how to know where is the sell opportunity? So you can see here. This is the first candlestick, right? Why? Because we can see this candlestick, the low price is lower, it's higher. The high price is higher than previous two and the next two candlestick. So which means this is the high point. We can recognize this is the first candlestick. So if you see the next one, the low point is lower, high point is lower, which means this is the second candlestick, and this is the third candlestick. We can draw the line according to the low price of the third candlestick. If you see the price downward break through the back line, so this is the selling opportunity. Okay, so let's see the market first. Because we can see here, this is the STI index, right? Okay, so we can see the recent one. We know recently the market had some correction. Okay, so can you tell me where is the first candlestick? This one we can see the high price. The high price is 3137.57. This one is 3138. So which one is the first candlestick? So this one, because this high price is higher than this one, right? So this is the first candlestick. So we can recognize this is the first candlestick. This is the first one. Where is the second one? You should know where is the buy price and where is the low price and the high price. This one, can we recognize the second candlestick? No, because the low price is not lower, high price is not higher, not lower. So this one cannot. This is the second candlestick. Okay, because the low point is lower, high point is lower than the first one. So this is the 2. Then this is the 3 one. The third candlestick. Why? Because the low price is lower, high price is lower. So this is the third one. Then we can draw the line. We know this is the third candlestick. Then we can draw the line. If you see the price, if the market, the price downward break out this line, which means you should 1, 2, 3. So here you should stop loss. Okay, but we know that here had some support. Okay, so if the price just touch the support, if tomorrow the market has some rebound, which means you have another chance to get in. Okay, so which point is the good buy point? Yeah. If you buy here,
where is the support?
Here is the support, because this is the count back line.
How much is that?
The support is around 3080. 3080 something. Yeah, 88. This is the first one. Okay, I mark first. I mark. This is the first one. This is the first one. Okay. Why? Because this is the high price is the highest. 1, 2, 3, but maybe cannot. Okay, so this is the one, right? I don't know how to see. This is the first one, right? This is the second one. We just see the candlestick. No need to care about the level. Okay. Okay, so firstly we should know. Here, this is the high price, right? This is the 1, okay? We mark 1. Okay, where is the 2? This one is the 2 or not?
No.
No. This one?
Yeah.
Yes, then we mark 2, okay? This is the 2.
To mark further away from
here.
Mark by the side of the candle, no need to mark up, down, view.
Okay, so this is the second we know, right? How about this? This is the third. Yes, okay. So we know this is the third candlestick.
Right now.
This is the third candlestick.
Three there.
Oh, the tree, the third candlestick. Okay. Then we should know how to draw the line. How to draw it? We should find the low price of the third candlestick and draw the line. Okay. So this is the third one. Then we draw the line. Then we know here is the support and the count back line. Okay, so the price is around 3086 or 85 around this point. Okay. Later I show you. Okay, after class.
Every instructor right copy you can see. Now.
Okay. So let's see the next. Can you understand this one? Okay, then let's see some by point. Okay. So we know where is the low price. Where is the first candlestick? This one or this one? This one, right? We mark first. So this is the first candlestick, right? Why? Because the low price is lower than previous one and the previous two, the next two. So this is the first candlestick. Okay, where is the second one? How about this? Can we recognize this is the second candlestick? No, because the low price is not higher, high price is not higher. How about this one? Yes, because high price is higher, low price is higher. So this is the second candlestick. Okay, how about this one? This is the third one, right? Okay, we know this is the third candlestick. How to draw the line? We just according to the high price of the third candlestick. So this is the count back line. Then if you see the price upward break out this line, this is a good opportunity to buy some stocks. So maybe you think this is the high point, right? But you should know this is the buy price, okay? The buy opportunity. Okay, so can you understand? Maybe some members can understand, some ones cannot understand, okay? So, okay, I repeat again. So you just find where is the first candlestick, the second one, and the third one. Then you draw the line according to the high price of the third candlestick or low price of the third candlestick. Okay. So this is the downward breakout through the countervailing line for selling opportunity. This one for buying opportunity. Okay. You can take the picture, then you can understand. After the class, you can review it. Okay. So this is the first one, first part. So let's see, this is the market, okay? The market, do you want to take photo? You can take photo, okay? I give you some time to take photo. You can use this method to judge the market for short selling opportunity or buying opportunity, okay? But you should know, this is for short term. You know, this is the back line, and here is the support and resistance. Here is also the support and the resistance. Okay. If you see the price cut here, then rebound again. Here is the support. Okay. So this is the count back line, and after this you can practice at home. Then try again. Okay. Okay. So after class, I hope you can review it at home. Then you can use it. Practice make perfect, right? So you should practice and practice. Okay. So if everyone finish, then we can take the second. Okay. Let's see the second one. This is the market. So we know Homely Rainbow line. The trend is good or not? The short-term trend is also good, okay? And the long-term and medium-term also good. So if you see recently the market has some correction, it's only for short-term. So maybe you have another chance to get in, okay? So if tomorrow the market has to rebound, you can buy again. Then we can next one. Today the main contents. The first one is the definition of trend. The next one is 3 types of trend. The third one, the scale of trend, support and resistance, and how to judge support and resistance. The last part is about trading strategy. Okay, so this is the main content of today's class, and I hope you can understand better. So let's see the first one, the definition of trend. Okay, so the basic concept of the trend, because this is some knowledge and you just read it, we just review it, okay. Trend is the direction of market movements, which is constituted of a series of peaks and valleys. Trend has three directions: uptrend, downtrend, and horizontal price movement. So the third one, trend has three scales: primary trend, secondary trend, and short-term trend, mirror trend. Okay, the essence of trend, continuity. So this is the basic concept of trend. So let's see the details. The three types of trend. The first one is for the uptrend. If you see the price is higher high and higher low, this is the uptrend. So note, the bottom elevation is the most important. Okay. The next one, downward trend, lower low and lower high. This is the downtrend. No, top lower is the most important. So the third one is horizontal price movement. The stock price moves within a certain period of time and scope. Now the criteria is the reverse operation of top and bottom. So this is the three types of trend. Let's see some stocks. Then we can know it, okay? Because today I just watched the price and saw some stocks. Okay, so let's analyze stocks first. So we should know what's the trend of the individual stocks. The first one is this stock. Then we can see this one. The volume is okay. Then let's see this one. This one, what's the pattern? This is the first top, right? The second top. Okay. So where is the selling price? You should know that. Use could be line. Okay. So can you tell me where is the first candlestick? This one or this one? We can recognize this one, the later one, okay? So this is the first candlestick. Then this is the second candlestick. This is the third candlestick. So we know we should draw the line. Draw this line. And if you see the price downward break out this line, you should know this is the selling opportunity for short term. So downward already, you should sell for short term. Okay? Then you can avoid some risk. So we can see here. Then we can see next one. Today many stock dropped a lot. Okay, so let's see where is the selling opportunity. Then we can see this one. This is the first candlestick, right? Yes, this is the first one, the second one, and the third one, right? So if we draw the line, we should know where is the selling opportunity. So if you see the price downward break out here, is the selling opportunity. Okay, so here. So we should know the stop price is around 0.5. So today the price is 0.55 or something. This is the closing price, 0.48. Okay, so let's see the next one. Today I saw one candlestick sharply up. No need to care about this one. So let's see the next one. So let's see this one. This one today is sharply up, right? But how to know that this is the good chance? So can we recognize this is the low price? Okay, so let's see this one. Have opportunity or not? Yes, because the price upward breakout the countback line. Okay, so maybe have chance. But we should know what's the trend. Just now I show you the types of the trend. If you see the lower low and the lower high is the downtrend. Higher high and higher low is the uptrend. So here, higher high and higher low, uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend, right? Okay. So let's see this one. Uptrend or downtrend? How to know that? So let's see this one. If you see this period, uptrend or downtrend, the lower low and the lower high, downtrend or uptrend? Downtrend, okay? So we see the next one. The low point. Let's see this one. The low point is higher. The high point is not higher. Downtrend or uptrend? Sideways. Because this is the horizontal price movement. Okay, so we know if you see the price, this stock from downtrend to sideways or uptrend, you should know this is a good chance, good opportunity for buying. Okay, so let's see the next one. Then we see here, down already, right? So we see the next one, still down. How about this one? The low point is higher, high point is higher. What's that meaning? Downtrend or uptrend? From sideways to the uptrend, then we should know here is the good opportunity to buy. Okay, then you can see still uptrend. You should know that. Then you see good opportunity to buy, right? So let's see mermaid. It's the same. So we see here this period. Downtrend or uptrend during this period. High point is lower, low point is higher. Sideways, right? Okay, then we wait and see. If you see the stock is in sideways, you'd better wait and see. Okay, so let's see the next one. So we see here. The low point is higher. High point is higher. What's that meaning? Uptrend already. Okay, so you should know this is a good chance to buy. But you should know here, the price is higher, but the volume is decreased. You should sell first. Okay, so this is the trend. How to judge the trend? An upward trend. If it like lower low and lower high. So this is the market. Then characteristics of uptrend. Huge rising range and small correction range. The result, it is right wherever you buy, and you can make money easily even if blocked. So trading principle, hold stocks and get in again once correction. If you confirm this is the uptrend. So if this is the downtrend, if you confirm the trend is downtrend, so how to do that? The huge dropping range and small rebound range. The result, it is right wherever you sell, or you can avoid risk even if selling at a loss. Trading principle, hold money and get out once rebound. Okay, so this is the uptrend, this is the downtrend. How to do that? This is the different trading strategy for in the uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so I hope you can understand. Then this is the horizontal movement. If you see the low point is, maybe the low point is higher, high point is lower, this is the sideways. Okay, if you see the price is in sideways, you'd better wait and see, cannot get in until the obvious until the clear trend appears. Then you can decide you should buy or sell. Okay, if you see the price upward breakout, maybe you can buy. If you see the price drop out, you should drop down, you should sell out. Okay, so this is the horizontal price movement. So let's see the next one. The characteristic of horizontal price movement. The highs of multiply high points are roughly the same. The highs of multiply low points are roughly the same. The result, the stock price is in sideways, which can buy low sell high. We should operate after clear direction. So this one is important. Okay. So let's see the next one. Scale of trend, primary trend and the secondary trend. So firstly, let's see the primary trend, because last class I talked about the trend theory, the Dow theory. We already I already taught how to judge the primary trend, secondary trend, and mirror trend. Okay, so let's see this one. Primary trend. This is the major trend, usually 1 year or more. If you see the rising period is around 1 year or more, you should know this is the uptrend. Okay. So let's see the next one. Secondary trend. The shorter, usually weeks or a few months. Okay, so if you see the trend is the period is around weeks or a few months, you should know this is the secondary trend. So the next one is mirror trend, days or up to 2 to 3 weeks. So if you see the price up for several days, then drop, you should know this is only for rebound because it belongs to mirror trend. Okay, so this is the scale of the trend. So let's see this one. This is the index. Let's see the monthly chart. This is the monthly chart. We can draw the trend line. The low point is the higher. High point is higher. So primary trend is downtrend, uptrend. It's the uptrend. Okay. So about the secondary trend. The secondary trend is we see here. This is the downtrend line. If you see the price upward break out the downtrend line, you should know the downtrend. The downtrend is not continue, so the market will have some. The market will change their direction. Okay, from downtrend to uptrend. Okay, so from the weekly, according to the weekly chart, we should know recently the market is still uptrend. Okay, so let's see the mirror trend. This is the daily one. So let's see the daily chart. Okay, I connected this point to this low point, and we can get the line, and we can see we choose the high point between this line, so between these 2 points. So this is the trend line. We should know why the price cannot break out, because the market just touched the resistance, so cannot break out. Okay, so we better wait and see. This is the mirror trend. So in this mirror trend investment skills of current market. Okay, so how to do that? You can see maybe you can use red and white circle to judge the mirror trend. If you see the white circle turn to the red circle is the buy point. Red circle turn to the white circle is the sell point for short term. But you should know this red and white circle cannot be used in sideways in horizontal price movement, only for uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so we know that if we buy here, we sell here, we buy here, we sell here, we buy here, we sell here, we can earn some profit. Okay, but only for short term. So this is the red circle and the white circle. Investment skills of current market, short term correction. If you see the white circle turn to the red circle again, maybe you have a short term buy point. Okay, by chance. So let's talk about the support and resistance. How to judge. This is the downtrend because the lower low and the lower high. Okay, so this is the support, and this is the support. This is the resistance because the high point is the resistance, low point is the support. And we know that if the price downward break out the support, so the support can be the resistance. Okay. So if you see the support, the resistance upward breakout, so the resistance change to the support. Okay, so you should know that, how to do that. This is the downtrend. Okay, so let's see the next one. The support and resistance, how to find the buy point and sell point. This is the horizontal price movement. We can recognize this is the sideways area. Okay. So if you see the price just touch the support, it's the buy opportunity. Touch the resistance is the sell opportunity. Then we can see if the price drop, then this is the sell point. Upward breakout, this is the buy point. Okay, so this is the support and the resistance. support and resistance, prevent stop price movements in one direction temporarily. That is, both short support and resistance will be broken through, and the trend will continue to move as the original direction of the trend. The trend reversal will be confirmed when prevent the price from moving as the original direction completely. Okay, so let's see this one. We can see this one. This is also the novel group. We know novel sharply dropped last Friday due to some bad news. Okay, but we don't know whether the news is true or not. Okay, so let's see this one. Why I mark these lines? Because I mark these lines according to the low point and high point. Okay, so we can see this is the low point here. Then I draw this. This is the low point. This is the high point. We draw the line according to these 2 points. Then we know here is the resistance. Okay, so here, according to these 2 lines, we can draw the line. This is the support. Then we can see here. This is the resistance. Why? Connect this point to this point. We can know this is the line. So if the price touch here, this is the resistance. Okay, so let's see this one. This is the line, the second line, we draw the line. This is the resistance, future resistance. Okay, so let's see the bubble. So let's see the novel, okay? Then we can see this stock. So this is the line we see here. Okay, I connect this point to this point, then we can get the line. Okay, so this is the support line or resistance line. Resistance line. Why? Because the price is above the line, which means this is the support. Okay, so we can see here, this is the resistance. So this is the resistance, you know that. So if the price touch here, maybe we can have some buy opportunity. Touch the resistance, selling opportunity. Okay, so here is also the support. You know that. So what should we do till now? So the price, the novel group, the support is around 0.205. The resistance is around 0.28. Okay, so you can do some short-term rebound during this area. Maybe you can buy at this price, sell at this price for short-term, buy low, sell high. Okay, but if you see the price upward break out the resistance, maybe the next one is here. This is the target. Okay, so you should know how to judge. So let's see the let's see some stocks. Let's see this stock. Because I focus on these stocks before, then why? Because we can see the chart pattern. We can connect the low point. We can connect this two low point and this point. So we know that this is the triangle pattern, right? What's that meaning? The price is in sideways as triangle pattern. So where is the good buy opportunity or selling opportunity? If you see the price downward break out this rectangle pattern, you'd better sell first. If the upward breakout, maybe you have another chance to buy. Then you should wait and see whether can break out or not. This is very important. Okay, so let's see GSS Energy. So firstly, let's see the GSS Energy. Good or not? Chart pattern. Yes, it's good. Why? Because we can see here. What pattern? Head, shoulder, bottom, right. Okay, so let's draw the line. Draw the neckline. Already upward breakout, right? So here is the good buy opportunity. Maybe you missed the good chance, but you should know this stock have chance or not. Yes, because the price just break out the shelf at the bottom. Okay, so maybe have chance. But you should know where is the target price. Then we can see here. Maybe here is the we can connect this low point to this low point. Then we know that here is the support. Here is the resistance, but the price upward breakout, the resistance change to the support. Okay, so if you see the price just correction and touch the support, maybe you have another chance to get in, because I think this stock still have chance. Okay, so let's see the next target is around here, short-term target. Okay, the first target, if the price can upward break out this resistance line, so the next one is around here. Okay, the latest one is here. So this one have chance or not? From the long term, medium long term, still have chance. Okay, so this one. Let's see the next one. Let's see this stock. Firstly, we should know this stock is downtrend or uptrend. Obviously, it's the downtrend, right? Okay, so let's see this one. Downtrend. Then we can draw the line. So now this stock is in sideways, right? So where is the good buy opportunity or selling opportunity? If you see the price can upward breakout, maybe have chance. If downward breakout, you should better wait and see. Okay, so maybe you can check the stocks every day and check where is the good buy opportunity. Okay, so this one is very important. You should know that how to do that, how to analyze the chart, because sometimes I think chart pattern, if you grasp the chart pattern very well, maybe you can catch some good opportunity in stocks. Okay, so this one. Then we can see the next one. We analyze some stocks. Then the first one is Noble. Noble, I already analyzed. Okay, then we can see the next one. Global Logistics, today sharply down. Okay, so why it's not good? It's good or not? We should know that. So we can see here where is the support. You should know where is the support and resistance once you read the chart. Where is the support? Here. Here is the support, right? If the price can be supported, maybe here is the good buy point. If cannot, what should we do? Wait and see. Okay, so this is the support. Then we can see next one. Here is another support. Why? Because this is the low point. Okay, where is the resistance? Around here. So the price may be in sideways during this period. If downward breakout, stop loss. If upward breakout, sell, you can buy opportunity. You can catch a buy opportunity. So let's see the next one. Let's see this stock. So firstly, you should know that this stock is in sideways or uptrend or downtrend. This is the high point, low point, low point, low point, low point, high point, high point, high point. Downtrend or uptrend? Uptrend, right? So if we confirm this is the uptrend, maybe we can draw the trend line. Still in the uptrend, right? So maybe you can buy low, sell high in the uptrend line, in the channel line. Okay, so touch here is the buy point. Touch this resistance is the sell opportunity. Okay, so if breakout, maybe you have not chance to buy again. So this is very important. So let's see the next one. This one is good or not? Capital length. But today the volume is so high. Right, so high volume. But firstly, we should know the trend is uptrend or downtrend. Still uptrend. But why the price drop? Because just touched the previous high point. Okay, so whether it can break out or not, we don't know, but we should know. If the price touch the resistance, the first choice you should sell some position first. Okay, so this is the sell opportunity. So we should know if cannot break out, you'd better sell for short term. Okay, so let's see the next one. This one is down, right? Why is down? Because we can see here cannot break out the previous high point. So here is the cannot. If you see touch the resistance, you'd better sell first. Okay, so here is the good sell opportunity. If you miss the good chance here, downward breakout the sideways, you also need to sell. Okay, if you still keep it, you will lose some money. So let's see the next one. See some stocks. So this one is good or not? Let's see the chart. It's like the triangle pattern also, right? So upward breakout is the buy opportunity. So here is the sell opportunity. Okay, if this price can upward break out this sideways area, here is the next resistance. If can break out this resistance, maybe the price will cover the gap, the big gap. Okay. So this is some stocks that we analyze first. Then let's continue. Which one? Yangzijiang. Okay, let's see Yangzijiang. Drop right. Why? Cannot break out the sideways. This is the resistance line, right? So if you see the price touch the resistance line, the first choice is to sell. Okay? No need to hesitate. Sell first. If breakout, maybe you can buy again. If down, you can avoid the risk. Okay? So if you see the price touch the resistance, you should remember the first choice is selling. Okay? Sell first. So we can see here, just a touch and cannot break out. Selling price is 0.96. So here, maybe this day you can sell first, then you can avoid some short-term risk. Okay? So let's continue our class. How to judge the important support and resistance? The first one, the time duration of the stock. The longer, the more effective. Volume, the larger, the more effective once breaks through. So if you see the price upward breakout, you should check the volume. The larger, the better. Okay? The distance between price and support resistance, the further, the more effective. The last one, an integral value has more important significance of support and resistance. So this is some contents. We just browse it. Support and resistance in the uptrend. The continuing condition of uptrend. Each support and resistance must be higher than the previous support and resistance. You confirm this is the uptrend. If you see the support and resistance is lower than the previous ones, you should know downtrend appears. Okay. The next one, it is the first warning. It is first warning for markets change when the price didn't create a new high. If you see the price cannot create a new high, you should know the trend will change. The next one, the uptrend is coming. The uptrend is coming to an end or go sideways when the price adjusts to the previous support. The trend may reverse once the previous support is fell below. The last one, support is primary while resistance is secondary in the uptrend. This is the support and resistance in the uptrend, and let's see the downtrend. Support and resistance in the downtrend. Each support and resistance must be lower than the previous support and resistance. It is the first warning signal for market changes when the price didn't hit a new low. If you see the price didn't hit a new low, you should know the market will change. The next one, the downtrend is coming to an end or go sideways when the price rebounds to the previous resistance. The trend may reverse once the previous resistance is upward breakout. The resistance is primary while support is secondary in the downtrend. Okay, so let's just review it. Okay, so the trading strategy of support and resistance, buying opportunity in the uptrend. If you see the price retrace to the previous support and go up again, this is the buying opportunity. The price upward break out the previous resistance. This is also the buying opportunity. How about the selling opportunity in the downtrend? If you see the price rebound to the previous resistance and go down again, the price fall below the previous support, this is the selling opportunity, this is the buying opportunity. Okay, so you should know how to do that, what is the buying opportunity for buying and the selling. So the next one, selling opportunity in the downtrend. The price rebound and touch the important previous resistance and go down. The price fall below the previous support. So this is the selling opportunity in the downtrend. And how to judge the support and resistance by Homely chart, because we all have Homely chart. How to judge the support and resistance. The first one, we can use trend line to judge the support and resistance, just like I showed you, okay? Like the next one, gain line, percentage line, and the golden section also can help to judge the support and resistance. Moving average, red and white circle, trips distribution, and the gap. All of these can judge the support and the resistance, okay? But you should know how to do that. The first one, trend line, gain line, percentage line, golden section, moving average, red and white circle, trips distribution. So today I will teach you how to use red and white circle and trips distribution to judge the support and resistance. Okay. So this is the alliance. So let's see the alliance. I connect the low point or high point till the present price and draw the chips distribution. So you should know where is the big resistance or support. So here is the big support, right? Here is the big support. Here is also the big support and resistance. So if you see in the future, the support and resistance is high, is strong or not? It's not strong, right? So if the price up, the resistance and support, the resistance is not strong. So I said this stock may have chance. Okay, so you should know. Here had some big chips, but in the future, chips is not high. There's no chips, which means here is the big support and resistance. So in maybe the price up again, the support and resistance is not strong. Okay, so maybe you have chance to buy again. So let's see the next one. This is the alliance. So let's see this one, guarantee. Let's see this one. Okay, so I also connect the high point till the present price. Then we can draw the chips distribution. Okay, so you from the chart you should know where is the big resistance. Here is the big resistance, right? But if you see the big resistance is breakout, so the rising space is high because next one is around here. So if you see the price can upward breakout, so the chance will have more chance. Okay, so let's see this one. Let's see this stock, okay? So firstly, we should click ANZ, then connect the high point till the present price. Then we can click CD, chips distribution, then click UND, undo. Okay, so from the chart, you should know where is the big resistance. Here is the first big resistance, right? Upward breakout, next one is here. If this big resistance break out, the price may have good chance, so you can catch good opportunity, right? So why this stock? So maybe the price touch the resistance, cannot break out, then maybe have some correction. Where is the support? So here is the support. The support is around 0.135. okay, 0.135. If the price had some correction and drop here is the good buy chance, okay? Because if you see the next date, if tomorrow this stock can create a new high again, can break out the big resistance, maybe still have chance to go up and touch here. So you can pay more attention, right? So you should know how to judge the chart. You can know how to do that. If you see the breakout, so you can buy again, okay? So we see here, this is the resistance rise. If you see the real-time chart, the price upward break out the resistance, you should know this is the chance. And touch the resistance again. If break out the resistance, have chance again, okay? So maybe you can put this stock into your favorite, and you can pay attention. So let's see the next one. This is the GSS. This is the low. I connect the high point here, the present price, and I can get the chips distribution. So you should know the price just touched the resistance, cannot break out, so had some correction. The price had some correction. Where is the next support? Here. If the price touch here is the big support. Here is the strong support. If break out this one, the price will continue to go up. Okay, so let's see this one. Connect the high point till the present price, then we can click jobs distribution. So here, the support price is 0.125. The resistance is 0.14 is the resistance. And the next support is 0.1. The second support is, the first support is 0.12. The next support is 0.1. The resistance is 0.14. Okay, so if you see the price touch the support, buy. Touch the resistance, sell first. Break out the resistance, buy again. Okay, so you can pay attention to this stock. So this is some individual stocks. So let's see the red and white circle. The red and white circle also has support and resistance for the stock price. The red circle has the support. The white circle has the resistance. So if you see the price drop to the red circle and has some support, so here is another chance to buy. If you see the price just touch the white circle, cannot break out, sell opportunity. Okay, so this is regarding of buy and how to use homely chart, how to use chips distribution and the red and white circle to judge the support and resistance. Next one, we learn how to catch the trend, because trend is very important, right? If you don't know how to judge the trend, you will lose money. If you know how to catch trend, earning money is not difficult thing. Okay, so trend expert, this one is very good for judging the trend. So which point do you want to buy? Obviously, we want to buy the B point because B is the lowest point. But we should know that if you want to buy B at B point, it's difficult, it's hard. Okay, if you want to sell B1 point, it's also hard. It's extremely hard. Okay, so let's see the trend expert. The trend expert, the composition of trend expert: Dow candlestick, main line and assistant line, no shadow and Dow candlestick. It combines with volume. Okay, the red candlestick, the strength of rising. The green candlestick is the strength of selling, of falling. Okay, so you can see here, this is the Dow candlestick, and this is the assistant lines. So later I will show you how to use Dow candlestick and assistant lines to judge the trend. Okay, so let's see this one first. 3 steps to open position. Firstly, the main line is green and Dow candlestick below the main line, while the Dow candlestick turns to red. At least the 3 assistant lines turn to purple. It's a good opportunity to catch a rebound. You can keep 1/3 position. So if you see the price, maybe the price is in the downtrend. If you see the red candlestick, the Dow candlestick green turn to red, and at least 3 assistant lines turn to purple, is the buy opportunity. You can keep 1/3 position because the trend is still downtrend. You cannot buy more position. Keep 1/3 position. Secondly, if you see the Dow candlestick is above the main line of trend expert and the color of main line changes from green to purple, you can keep half position. Okay, you can increase your position. Thirdly, the price starts adjustment in uptrend. You can increase your position. When Dow candlestick changes from green to red and the main line is purple, you can keep 1/3 position. Buy again. Okay, what's that meaning? How to do that? So let's see some examples. So let's see this one. This is the downtrend or uptrend? Downtrend because the main line is down. Okay, this is the downtrend. If you see the Dow candlestick turn to the red candlestick and at least 3 assistant lines turn to purple, this is the buy opportunity. You can buy 1/3 position because the trend is still down. So you can buy some position first. Okay. Then here is the buy point. Just like I show you, here is the buy point. And where is the second buy point? Increasing position. Here, if you see the main line from down to flat, from green to purple, and the Dow candlestick upward cross the main line. So this is the second buy point. Okay, you can increase your position. Here, you should increase your position. Where is the third buy point? If you see the confirm, the trend is in the uptrend, right? Because the main line is up and the Dow candlestick is above the main line. This is the uptrend. Okay. So if you see this is the uptrend, where is the good buy point? If you see the green turn to the purple, is the buy point. When the price is in the uptrend. Okay. So let's see some examples. Let's see this stock. Let's see someone. Here, can we buy or not? Green turn to the red candlestick. At least 3 assistant lines turn to purple. Can we buy or not?
Yes.
Can, but you buy 4 position. How many position? 1/4 position. Okay. Then you wait. How about here? If you see the main line from green to purple, Dow candlestick upward breakout the main line. This is the, you can add some position. Okay, so here, if you see the red candlestick turn to green, then turn to red again, and the trend is in the uptrend. Here is the second buy point. So let's see this one. So if you follow the chart, where is the good buy point? How about here? Here, can we buy or not? This point. Cannot. Why? Green line, right? And this is the main line. This is the main line. The trend is still in the downtrend. Green Dow candlestick, green turn to the red candlestick. At least 3 assistant lines turn to purple, but only 2 assistant lines turn to purple. Can we buy or not? No, we'd better wait and see. Okay? So wait. How about this candlestick? Buy or not? You can buy 1/3 position. Increase your position. Okay? Later I will show you when to sell. Now I show you how to catch the buy point. How about this point? Can we buy or not? Only 2 assistant lights turn to purple with better wait and see. Okay. How about here? Yes, because 3 assistant lights turn to purple, we can buy again. So here we can add more position. Then here we can buy again because the trend is still up. Green turn to the red candlestick, we can add our position. So if you see the price is in the uptrend, each time you can see green turn to the red, buy point. Green turn to the red, buy point. If you buy here, the price is around 0.15. Now it's 0.194. Earn money or not? Earn money. So how can you, how you see, listen, the market you cannot make money? I can't believe that. If you follow the chart, you can earn profit. Okay. So let's see the next one. Moment you should sell here. Okay. Then you wait and see. Here can we buy or not? Green turn to the red, right? At least the 3 assistant lights turn to purple. Buy or not? Buy 1/3 position. Okay, wait and see. How about here? Add more position. Then you wait and see. Okay, so here can we buy again or not? Yes. How about here? Buy again. So if you follow the buy point, I think you can earn some profit. If you buy here, then you sell here, you also can earn some profit, right? So this is the buy opportunity. So how to catch the sell point? How to know the sell point? Dow candlestick turns to green during the top area and the main line change to green. You should decrease your half position. Secondly, Dow candlestick change from green to red and turns to green again after the price down to rebound. And the down candlestick close to main line, you should decrease your half position. Thirdly, when Dow candlestick is down below the main line and the green line is down, you should sell out. So let's see this one. Red candlestick turn to the green one. So you should know. Sell first. At least 3 assistant lights turn to green. You should sell first. Then if you see the Dow candlestick downward break out the main line. The main line is green and down. Here you should sell your whole position. Okay. So if you sell here, once you see the price had some rebound, if you see the trend is in the downtrend, red turn to the green candlestick, red turn to the green candlestick, you should sell first because the trend is in the downtrend. Okay. So here is the point. The premise of making money is ensure that the stock is in uptrend. It means that only Dow candlestick is above the main line. Okay, so this is important. The premise of making money, you should confirm that the only Dow candlestick is above the main line. Okay. So how to catch good opportunity of turning point? The bull market is still strong in the weak market. Which stock we should pick in the weak market? Rising in the weak market. Stock is in sideways when market go down. Far away from penny stock. These stocks have chance when the market is reversal. Catch buy opportunity before indicators deviation. Okay, so how to do that? You should know. The next one we talk about the whole producer operating by banker. Some members already saw this chart. Some members not. Okay, I review it. The first one, the banker should accumulation first, then testing, then adjusting, pulling the price correction, then run off, then distribution, and the rebound, and the distribution. Okay, so this is the whole producer operating by banker. You should know how to do that. Let's see the details of multicolor dragon. The first one, retail more than 50, frozen. Retail less than 50, floating chips more than 50 actives. Banker more than 25 open position. Banker more than 50 finish building position. Banker more than 75 accumulation. Banker less than 75 profit taking. Banker less than 50 finish taking profit. Retail more than 50 frozen again. Okay, so this is the detail of multicolor dragon, and you know how to do that. What is the multicolor dragon? You can see 3 colors. So you can see this is the multicolor dragon. The red column stands for the banker. The yellow column stands for the hot money like day trader. The green one stands for the retailers. Okay, so you should know. And we can see there are 3 lines. These 3 lines is the 10 days moving average of the bankers and the hot day traders and the retailers. Okay, so let's continue. Hot money more than 50%. Market begin to unfreeze to be active, but only can get small profit. Okay, if you see the hot money means the yellow column more than 50. Market begin to unfreeze to be active, but only can get profit. Why? Because there's no bank money, so only can get small profit. Then, if you see the bottom appears when FCL cross LCL, what's that meaning? If you see the pink color, the pink line upward across the green line, this is the bottom area. Okay, so you see here, purple line, the pink line upward across the green line. This is the bottom area. Okay, the bottom area. Market profit increase after the banker appears. If you see there's no banker money inside, but suddenly banker appears, you should know this is the market profit effect. Okay. Then we can see the next one. You take the picture first. Okay, let's continue. Price go up steadily when big money continue to increase. If you see there's no big money inside, but suddenly the bank appears and continue to increase, which means the market price will go up steadily. Okay, big money. The next one, the profit chips. PCL means the purple color, the purple line. The purple line upward across the green line. So which means here, purple line upward across the green line. It means the confirmation of the banker's building position. If you see here, which means the banker building position. Okay. Building position when banker increase more than 50%. If you see the bank money is touched the 50 and above the 50%, which means the banker finished building position already. Okay, finished building position. So T plus the multicolor dragon, downtrend or uptrend, the banker, retail, hot money, and the banker. Okay, so you should know where is the good opportunity. So let's see this one. Here, it's the sell opportunity, right? Sell point. Here is the buy point. Why? Because we can see the pink line upward across the green line. What's that meaning? This is the bottom area. Okay? And if you see the purple line, we see here. So here is the buy point. Buy point. Here is another buy point. Okay? So if you combine these two functions, maybe you can earn some good profit. So let's see this one. Within 14 days, up 49%. Okay, if you follow this mindset, why? Because we can see here cannot buy. Here, maybe you can buy some. Okay, so here you can continue to increase your position because the pink line upward across the green line, this is the bottom area, okay? So you can confirm to buy again. So here is another buy point. Confirm, banker take profit when retail increase more than 25, okay? So if you see the green column is more than 25, and the the red column is below 50, which means the banker take profit, okay? So here, the banker take profit. Why? Because the red column is below 50, the red column below 50, and the green column more than 25. 25 maybe is here. So here, you should know, banker take profit, okay? So confirm, banker take profit. You should sell out your stocks. Because the bank money outflow, how can you keep your stocks? If you keep it, you will lose much money, okay? So let's see this one. Finish taking profit, okay? If you see the banker shrinks less than 50. So you see here, the bank money less than 50, right? You should know the finish taking profit, okay? So you should know if the sell point of trend expert appears, you should sell quickly. You should combine with these two functions, okay? So let's see next one. The market begin to be frozen and inactive after retail increase more than 50. So you should know that if the green column is above 50, which means the market is frozen and not active, inactive, you should wait and see, cannot buy stocks. If you buy stocks, you will lose much money, okay? So you should combine with these two functions to catch some good opportunity. The market have no profit effect to be extreme inactive again after the retail increase nearly 100%. If you see the green column is increased near 100%, which means the market has no profit effect. You'd better not buy stocks. Maybe if you buy here, only for short-term rebound. If you buy here, only for short-term, there's no profit effect, okay? Because the market, the stocks is extremely inactive, okay? So if you see the banker less than 50, profit taking finish. If you see maybe the profit shifts is above 50, then maybe one day less than 50, and you should know the banker start taking profit. And if you see the green color appears and above 25, you should know confirm taking profit. So let's see some stocks. Let's see this one. The banker less than 50, which means the banker taking profit. Okay, so here, confirm taking profit. Inactive and no profit effect, totally in bear market. If you see the market, the stock like this, totally in bear market, you cannot buy. You'd better wait and see, okay? Because the market is not active and no profit effect. Retail appear and turning more and more means the banker began to take profit. If you see the green color appears and more, okay? So which means the banker began to take profit. You cannot keep stocks, okay? If you see here is the sell point, so here you should sell out your stocks, okay? Because the retailers appears and turning more and more, and the trend expert, the selling point appears. You should sell quickly, okay? So this is today's seminar, and let's review it, okay? Let's review it. Firstly, we learned. Today we talk about we learned some important notes. The first one is could be count back line, and I already show you how to do that. I repeat again and let you understand better. Okay. So let's see this one. We should find the high point or the low point first. Okay. If you confirm this is the low point, you can recognize this candlestick as the A. Then if you see the B candlestick, the high price is higher, low price is lower. This is the B candlestick. Then C, high price is higher, low price is higher. This is the C candlestick. Then we can draw the line according to the high price of C candlestick. Okay. If the price upward break out this line, which means buying opportunity, and the rising target, the target is the distance same as this one. Okay, from here to the here, low point to the count back line. Okay, so if we find the high point, okay, this is the high point. So high point is lower, low point is lower. So this is the second one, this is the third one. So here is the support and the stop loss line. Okay, so if the price upward breakout, this is the buying opportunity. This is the selling opportunity. If the price downward breakout, the count back line. Okay, so this is the could be count back line. Then today we learned about the 5 contents, 5 parts. The first one is the definition of trend. The next one is 3 types of trend. The scale of trend, support and resistance, and trading strategy. Okay, so okay, so this is the main content. Today we learned about this. Maybe the content is more, right? Then we can review it. Okay, so this one no need to care. You should know that this one how to judge the uptrend or downtrend and horizontal price movement according to the high point and the low point. Okay, and the next one is the scale of trend. The primary trend is major trend, usually 1 year or more. Secondary trend is shorter, usually weeks or a few months. Mirror trend is days or up to 2 to 3 weeks. So if you see the price is in the uptrend, right? The primary uptrend. So maybe the price had some short-term correction. How to confirm this is the mirror trend, short-term correction? Maybe correct some days, then up again. So this is the mirror trend. Then next one, support and resistance, right? So how to know where is the buy opportunity and selling opportunity, and how to judge it, how to judge the support and the resistance. So this one is important. We can use trend line, gain line, percentage line, and the golden section, moving average, red and white circle, and trips distribution to judge and gap. Okay, so here resistance and support you can judge. Why we need to judge the support and resistance? Because it is important. Okay, so if you see the price just touch the resistance, you'd better sell first, because the price may have some cracked. Okay, adjust. So how to catch the trend? You can use trend expert and multi-color dragon to combine and to judge the good buy opportunity. Okay, so this is today's course, and I hope you can review it at home, then you can understand better. Okay, so if you follow this method, I think you can earn some profit. Okay, but not 100%, 100% profit. Okay, so thank you for attending my class, and tomorrow is our off day, and I hope every members can make profit and learn good trading strategy. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.